How to know you are not good in bed as a man. Now, just like women love sitting with their fellow girlfriends to talk about their men's performances in bed, equally, men also love sitting with their fellow guys, especially over a cold beer, to talk about how good the women are in bed. And especially if he had a match the previous night and he made her scream the entire night, then trust me, he is going to brag of how good he was or how good he actually is in bed. Well, just so you know, a woman screaming doesn't necessarily mean that you as a guy are good in bed. Anyhow, my name is From Oil aka GCP, and you are welcome to yet another super duper interesting topic from me to you. And like I keep telling you guys, on this channel you have a right to take in whatever works for you and scrap off whatever does not work for you. Yeah, I do topics to do with love, sex, and relationships. And in case you are new here, you're most welcome. So go right ahead and subscribe onto my YouTube channel. In case you love this video and in case you're watching me from TikTok, please follow me and let's become one big family. Okay, well, let's get down to our 6 points that clearly define a man as not being good in bed. Number 1, a man that rushes into penetration without enough foreplay. Enough foreplay. Now, the reason why I am insisting on the word enough is because most of you men will give your wives or your women a few kisses and after that you will rush into penetration. That is wrong. You need to give your woman enough foreplay. You need to touch her, you need to romance her, you need to kiss her, you need to go down there and do the needful. Okay, remember, a woman's body is totally different from a man's body. That is why it takes a man few minutes to come, whereas for a woman it takes her 30 or even 1 hour before she gets to orgasm. So as a man, make sure that you explore your woman's body properly. Spend good time on her. I mean, there's no need to rush. Okay, touch your woman properly, kiss her, romance her, look for those hidden spots. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, so that is our point number 1. Point number 2, a man that does not touch his woman after the game. Now, most of you men will be very romantic. Most of you men will treat your women like they are princesses. That is before the game. But immediately you have finished the game, immediately you have gotten to orgasm, you just fall off and doze there and then. That is very wrong, guys. Okay, now once you do that, you are actually showing your woman that all you wanted from her was the game. Okay, which I am assuming is not the case here. Okay, so make sure that once you have finished having a game with your woman, show her that you love her, show her that you appreciate, hold her. I mean, let her rest on your chest, at least for some minutes. Okay, let her rest on your chest, let her relax, let her chill. Then afterwards, you can each rest from separate sides. Now, point number 3, a man who does not communicate during the game. Now, guys, I keep telling you that communication is very important in any form of relationship. Okay, so you as a man, you need to learn how to communicate to your woman during the game. Okay, for instance, when you get into her, ask her, baby, am I in the right spot? Baby, am I taking it very fast? Should I slow down a little? Should I change the position? I mean, speak to your women. Okay, now some of you, all you do is that is wrong, guys. Learn to talk to your women. Okay, learn to speak to them, learn to ask them questions. Now, some of you, even women, reach to the point that they are screaming, and at some point they even ask you, baby, do you feel me? Do you love this? Do you love the way that I'm shaking? And you are just quiet, guys. Come on, guys. Okay, so you need to learn how to talk to your women, and at some point talk dirty. I mean, women love it so much when you talk dirty. You know, that kind of talk. Oh, I love this shit, I want to stroke this shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so learn to talk to your women. That is number 4, a man who is afraid of exploring sex styles. Now, you know that having a few types of sex styles is boring. Okay, so if you're a kind who always has missionary, come on, then of course it's going to get boring at some point. Okay, so as a man, it's your responsibility to explore new types of sex styles. Okay, and trust me, once you do this, then in a way you will be spicing your relationship, and that alone will make you good in bed. Okay, so make sure that you keep exploring different kinds of styles and apply them in your relationship or in your game. Number 5, if your woman does not moan or scream during the game. Now, guys, a woman screaming or a woman moaning is already an expression that she is enjoying. Oh, yes, that she is enjoying whatever is getting in between her legs. Now, there is that sweetness that a woman experiences during that moment, and she cannot even explain it. But the only way that she can bring out the sweetness is through mourning or is through screaming. So, my brother, if you are a kind that each time you're with your woman, she is always bummed, then trust you me, you are not doing anything. You are not doing anything at all. You need to wake up and you need to tighten your seatbelt. Okay. Now, I know that very many women who fake the mourn even when they are not enjoying, and the most of them are actually the ones that have hidden intentions. But at the end of the day, you have to make sure that you make your woman scream. Let her scream. Let her scream. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. That has been our point number 5. And lastly, point number 6. If your woman does not get to orgasm, then you are not good in bed. Oh, yes. Now, in as much as it's hard or it takes longer time for women to get to orgasm, but you as a man, you are responsible getting your woman up there. So learn to study your woman, learn to spend enough time touching your woman, romancing her, licking or sucking her. You know what to do. Trust me, once you do the needful, then it is very, very impossible that your woman will not get to orgasm. So if you want to be rated as good in bed, then make sure that your woman has to get to orgasm. Okay, make her experience that supernatural feeling. Recognized, or will you be categorized as a good man in bed? Okay, well, my people, those have been our 6 points for the day. I hope that you have picked a one or two, and I hope that this will help you in your relationship somehow, somewhere. Okay, well,